So what's up, everyone? It is your girl Jail Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into the Artist Couture Supreme Nudes, the Quickie palette. So this is a miniature version of the original Supreme Nudes palette. And I also have the Supreme Bronze palette. I have never used the Supreme Bronze though, just because it's more of a bronzy thing. And I was trying to debate if I should put it in the giveaway or not. So it has not been touched, but we're going to compare it to this Quickie ones now. I feel like the Quickie ones is just like a condensed version of the original Supreme Nudes palette. For people who are in a rush and need to get somewhere, or want to carry it in their purse, capering on vacation or something like that. I feel like it's a good one for that. It gives you a row of like more warm tonish neutral shades and then like the cool tones, whereas this one gives you a wider variety of warm and cool tones. This is what they look like together. I'm gonna show you the bronze one aside this one just so you can see the difference in them. As you can see, I really haven't used it. The mirror has not been touched. I usually don't have a lot of palettes I don't use, but as you can see, this is much warmer than that one. So this is just a small condensed version of this one. I wouldn't be surprised if he does a smaller version of this one in the future, just because some people like warm tones and some people like cool tones. I'm glad cool tones are becoming more popular again though, because I'm personally a cool tones girl. But again, if you're not new to this channel, then you already know I'm a cool tone queen, and we love our cool tones. I do neutrals occasionally, and it's rare that I do warms. I did, I think 2 or 3 warm looks this week though. Trying to, like, you know, get out of my comfort zone of cool and give y'all something different. So I have been doing that, but you know, anyway, I'm gonna go off camera and give y'all a cute little look. I think I'm gonna just try to combine both of them because it's only like 8 shades, so it's not too much to do. So I'm probably gonna play in this little section right here and maybe use like this as the inner corner or something. I don't know. Anyway, let me zoom you in real quick. I'm trying to remember how much this palette retailed for. I think this was $25. I'm pretty sure this was $25 on Sephora, and then the 20% off sale came just in time. So I was like, yes, Lord, I will grab it. Anyway, I'm finna go off camera, get this one eye done, then I'll come back and we can do the eye together, okay? Okay, y'all, so this is what I came up with. I mixed a little bit of the like neutral with the cool tone, if you will. So I literally just took these 5 shades here, and then I put the pink in the inner corner. So let's get into it. I'll start with the shade Mink. That's the darkest one, of course. Y'all know I gotta darken up my IRV. It's well light, but I did the lower lash line with the same color to save time, because y'all know I'm all about the saving time light. Crap, y'all, I didn't put eyeshadow primer on my eye. Hold on. That's how you know I'm tired, y'all. I didn't put eyeshadow primer on my eye. But it's like 1:45, 2 in the morning, so like, you know, give me a break. I'm on my 3rd. Sorry, this is my 4th video of the night. I did 2 new eyeshadow palette reviews that just came out. This is the 3rd eyeshadow palette review I'm getting, and then I'm gonna do some older ones tomorrow, along with one newer one. But yeah, like, I'm tired, okay? And it shows because I'm out here like putting on eyeshadow without having any primer on my eyelid. And the thing is, it blended actually pretty nicely without the primer. I mean, it's blending smoother now and giving us more pigmentation, but I felt like it looked good when I was doing it without the primer. So I'm like, that's not bad at all. So start off with that one, then I'm going with the shade Aesthetic and put that into the crease. So I think these are existing shades that are in like the original palette. Like, they came up with a shade called Supreme 2.0. So I'm assuming the shade Supreme that looks like that is in the original Supreme Nudes palette, not this Quickie palette. I'm fine with this like reddish brownish shade in the crease with this taupey shade. I feel like it gives a nice balance. Now I'm gonna take the shade Nudist, which is the peachy tone color. And this shade, I didn't think I was gonna like the shade too much, but it actually turned out nice. And nice to dust over with, even though, you know, I am a little darker skin tone. I feel like this is a good kind of nudish shade that isn't too light, that doesn't you know, not look well on darker people of color in the palette. I'm just blending this back in the crease as well. Now I'm going to take the shade Supreme 2.0, which is a dark deep shimmer. So the back of the eye, as usual. Y'all know I live for shades like this. And what I love about his, they're so glittery and sparkly. Look at all that glitter and sparkle. Yes, girl, get it. I'm gonna take Icon and put that on the front. turn the brush over and go directly down the middle to like blend the two colors in together. And go back over the top to help that out a little bit. Now I'm gonna take my clean brush and just over all this. Y'all, if you saw the amount of makeup that's in the bed right now before I can even get in the bed and go to sleep, it's just sad. But I have to bring all the stuff with me again. I'm gonna take the shade Brilliance. And that's the pink shimmer that we're gonna put in the inner corner. So I'm going to go off camera and give y'all this finished look with this sharp wing and some more mascara. My eyelids are just so tired of me with the mascara in the back. I went up. You can see my face is greasy and oily just because I have been filming for so long, girl. I'm just so tired. Anyway, let me get some mascara and eyeliner and then I'll come back and talk about this palette, okay? Okay, so my thoughts on this palette are, it's just as good as the big one. I think some of the shades in here are the same as the big one. Like I said, let's look and investigate now. So yeah, like I thought Aesthetic and Nude would have been there before. Literally, Aesthetic, Nude, and Mink are from the original palette. They have Supreme 2.0 because this shade is called Supreme. They have Exposed. Brilliance isn't in this. So the only new shade it looks like is Brilliance and Icon. Those are the only two new ones in this one. So if you already own this palette, the only new shades you're going to get is Brilliance right here and Icon. So this one and this one are your new shades. Everything else in here, it's from the original palette. Let me check the bronze palette to make sure that there's no shades from there in this one. But if you want to try Artist Couture and you didn't want to buy the big palette at the large price point, you can easily get this $25 one and be happy with it because it'll be a condensed version of Supreme Nudes. Okay, yeah, no, none of the shades in here are the same. So the only two new shades are Icon and Brilliance. If you have the original palette, you don't necessarily need this one unless you want to have a travel to go friendly palette to take with you. But if you own this, you do not need this. If you don't own this and you wanted to try it, I would definitely recommend that you get this because this is definitely doing the big one justice and you get a better price point of this because this is only $25. So for 25 bucks, it's definitely worth your investment. Especially if you like neutral tones. I'm not big on nude tones, but I still like the palette. I'm still glad I have the little one. Because that way if I go on vacation or I need something or I need to reference this palette, I can leave this one here at my grandmother's house for videos. So it's good for me. Aside from the fact I just like Artist Couture stuff and I got that new Supreme 2.0 shade. So matter of fact, let's swatch Supreme to Supreme 2.0 and see what the difference is exactly. Because that's what I'm curious about now. Because they look about the same, but I'm wondering, oh, you know what? I think the original one pulls a little bit more green and the other one, the new one pulls a little bit more taupey and has a little bit more sparkle to it. So this is the original Supreme. This is the Supreme 2.0. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you see that olivish greenish or forest green shift with this one, whereas this is a more like pewter topaz taupish type shade. Because that's what I'm getting from them. And these are the swatches on my fingers. So this is the original with the green, and this is 2.0. So that's the difference I see. I don't think the other coloring of the shades are going to be different, like as far as tones, but I guess we can swatch them and see. Let me see. I'll swatch Mink and Mink. See if there's a difference. Yeah, the colors look the same from Mink versus Mink. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.